let's start with Maggie. Hi,
Thank you.
Maggie.
Hi, Sherry Ann. Thank you. Thank you. I was sitting with that phrase that you said, it's hard work. You said it's hard work and heart work. And I'm just sitting with that phrase because that's what I feel. I feel the heart work. And I know to give a little background about me is I was a teacher for many years before I had cancer. And in my teaching career, there were times when I absolutely loved what I did. Um, and then there were times of frustration, and there were, everything in between. But I was coming to a point where I was going to accept more responsibility in my job, and it felt a little daunting to me. I have to say, there was excitement and a lot of apprehension. But the excitement kind of overtook everything, and all of a sudden, one day driving to work, I stopped in at my doctor's for a mammogram, and they sent me right to another facility to get an ultrasound, and they were pretty sure. I mean, she was pretty sure when I was in there with her, it was cancer, and sure enough, it was. And I felt everything come to a screeching halt. All the kind of like the hopes and dreams that I had, and life really shifted in that moment. Along came a lot of fear, a lot of personal growth as well. Um, and when I got to the end point of treatments and the doctor said there's no evidence of disease here, I felt like I really should be celebrating. And yet I went, oh my gosh. Like I tried to go back to my job as normal, another facet of my job. And I really felt so disconnected, as if the ground had shaken underneath me and hadn't
Mhm.
resettled in any way that I could relate to. Um, and so that brought me to a lot of um, questioning, searching. And actually, at that point, I actually met Tom somewhere in there, because
Mhm.
I met Tom outside of the Cancer Journey Institute, through Qigong, which was part of my searching. My search continued, and what I was searching for is to really know who I was.
Mhm.
I had that question, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? But really, what the question was is, who am I? And I really wanted to explore that. And so fast forward a little bit, and I met Sherry Ann at one of, not this event, but another event where Sherry would welcome Sherry Ann and Carrie at that time would welcome in people to get a taste of cancer journey coaching.
Mhm.
And when I really felt a sense of hope. So there was like always a sense of hope, but this magnified my sense of hope um, so astronomically. And I went into the 12-week program that Sherry Ann runs and dipped my toe in, and I really loved it. And I thought, ooh, I want to go through the coaching program because there's more for me here. There's more for me to learn about myself, and there's more for me to share with others. And that's what I did. I went through the coaching program. I got certified, and I thought, okay, I'm certified. Here we go. And what I didn't realize, that began another journey. It began the coach's journey, which has been incredible, and it goes through that same ups and downs. And what the training prepared me for is how to be present with myself, so that I could really be present for others, really be
Mhm.
present and to hold space for others. And what I found is how much I absolutely love witnessing, sharing that space, as others go through these journeys, their journeys of, to me, I call it a journey of hope, even
Mm.
when it feels hopeless.
Right, right. That you can still be the light bearer of that hope.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maggie. And so now, as a cancer journey coach, out here in your coach journey, as you said,
Mhm.
what is it like? What is it like?
Well, no 2 days are the same.
Oh, we're getting a little bit
With
of
me personally, and maybe everyone else
internet.
is different. I
You froze there for a moment. So
Okay.
let's try
Okay,
that
so what
question
it's
again.
sure. Just start with the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So what it's like for me is it's a time of connection, which is what my soul craves. And in that connection, there's something that I feel some deep healing happening between me and the person that I'm with, whether it's for me, whether it's for them, but there's something that happens between the two of us when we're in these conversations, when we're in this coaching relationship. Beautiful. um, I want to use the word magic, Sherry Ann. It's
Yeah.
really grounded, but there is something so beautiful about really connecting heart to heart with somebody else and allowing them to be who they are and to see who they are.
Right. I think that's the magic you're talking about is, you
Yes.
know, during cancer, it really takes our body down,
Hmm.
especially during the treatment phase. And there's no performing, there's no posturing, there's no posing. It's
Yeah.
like you're truly you in the
Hmm.
raw.
Yes. Yes. That's the word. It's like that rawness. There's beauty in that rawness. And allowing somebody, for a client to allow somebody, a coach, to witness them in their vulnerability, their most vulnerable, is really honoring. It feels honoring and sacred to me. And I hope that answers what your question was.
No, that's a fabulous answer. And let me just ask one more thing, because you mentioned healing, and
Mhm.
it feels that connection in the conversation between you and your client. It feels healing. So can you tell me more about what you mean by healing?
Yeah, the way I experience it is I feel that, we all go through so many life experiences. And then we have these beliefs, or maybe voices that we hear that where we don't, they're not always things that we hear that are positive, right? And then I just feel like it's kind of encasing us, almost like there's always that analogy to an onion, right? These layers and layers.
Right.
And I feel like when we're in that space and the guards are dropped, we're in that raw place that you described, you know, something comes off, like a layer of that, and we get
Mm.
to the real essence of ourselves.
So you get to the real
And so
essence of the individual.
yeah, I feel like that the individual connecting with their own essence, connecting with who they are. I feel like that is the healing.
Mm. I feel that. That's just
Yeah.
beautiful and lovely. Thank you. So let's pause there.